All right, so now we're going to focus on application of percents. Three areas. The first one, sales tax. Montana is one of three states that doesn't have sales tax, so this might be foreign to some of you, but anywhere you go outside of Montana, most likely you're going to find a sales tax is added to your total price when you purchase something. So in this example, a desk costs $159.99 in a state where sales tax is 6%. What is the total price of the desk? So we first need to find the sales tax. So I'm just going to label that as ST. And sales tax equals our percent converted to a decimal. So 6%, you move the decimal over 2 and you get 0.06. And you're going to times that by the price. So that was 159.99. Okay, so when you take 6% of 159.99, you get $9.60. Okay, so that's how much you're paying in addition to the cost. So now to find your total cost, so TC, that is going to be your original price plus your sales tax. That's going to equal 169.59. Okay, and so that's what you're going to be doing to find your sales tax or your total price. You need to first find your sales tax, and sales tax is mentioned up here, that it is your tax rate times your purchase price, and then to find total, you are going to take your purchase price plus your sales tax. Okay, so next one. You want to buy a car for $18,000. Oops. Just going to get rid of that dash mark. That's not supposed to be there. All right, you want to buy a car for $18,949 in a state with a sales tax of 7.5. What is the total cost of the car? Okay, so once again, you're going to set this up the same way. You've got your sales tax, so ST is going to equal our percent, 7.5%, so that would be 0.075. Once again, we move our decimal 2 to the left. So we times that by the cost of the car. That is $8,949. And what we'll find is that our sales tax just for that car is going to be $1,421. And I'm just going to round that to 18 cents. So you're paying that much on top of the price of the car. So now your total cost equals $18,949 plus 1,421.18. You add them together and you will get, so 18 cents in the back. You're going to have 0, that's going to carry the 1. 5 plus 2 is 7. And then 4 plus 9 is going to be 13. Carry the 1. And that's going to be $19,370. Nope. I forgot that there is a 1 up there that has to get added to the 8. So that's going to be $20,370.18. Okay, so that's quite a bit of money that you're adding on top of the total cost. So sometimes people might try and buy a car out of state, so people in Wyoming might come to Montana to avoid that sales tax. But usually when you license and register, you still have to pay the sales tax. So, all right, so that was sales tax. The next one, we're going to be looking at tip. So tip, usually when you go out to eat, it's customary to leave a 15 to 20% tip of your bill. So Here you treat a friend to lunch and the total bill comes to $24. You leave a 20% tip. What is the total cost? So just like sales tax, your first thing is you find the tip amount and then you add it to your total cost to get your total cost. So, sorry, to your bill to get the total cost. So say, well, we'll call this, so tip is equal to, once again, your percent. So 20% is actually 0.2. You move the decimal over 2 to the left. And then you're going to times that by your cost, 24. Okay, and when you multiply those, what you will get is $4.80. Okay, so now our total cost is just going to equal our $24 plus $4.80. So to have lunch that day, it's $28.80. Okay, so we found our tip amount, and then we added it here to our total bill. And that gave us our total cost. Okay, next one. Now this one gets a little tricky because we're also being charged a sales tax, plus we're leaving the tip. So right here, find the total amount paid for a meal that costs $19.20, and a 6% sales tax is added if you leave a 15% tip. So we're going to break this up into two parts. We have to first find our sales tax, and then we have to find our tip. And the sales tax and tip are only going to be applied to the cost. The tip doesn't come into effect of the cost plus 6%, and the 6% doesn't come into effect of the cost plus tip. So first, our sales tax is equal to, our percent is 6%, so that is 0.6 times 19.2. So when we take 19.2 times 0.06, we get $1.15. Okay, next we're going to find our tip. So our tip is equal to our tip percent, which is 0.15. Once again, move the decimal over 2 to the left. Then we multiply it by our bill price. And so there we're going to get 19.2 times 0.15 is equal to $2.88. Okay, now for our third, to find our total cost, we're simply adding them all to the original cost. So you have $19.20 plus $2.88 plus 1.15. And that's going to equal, so that would be 20 and 35 plus another 2.88. So I'm going to go 20.35 plus 2.88. That's going to give me 5 plus 8 is 3. Carry the 1. It's 4. That's going to be 2. Carry the 1. 3, 2. So the total is going to be 23.23. And so once again, we got that by adding up the total cost or original cost plus our tip and our tax. Okay, last one, we're going to be looking at commission. So commission is an additional amount paid based on percent of sales. So realtors, they get a commission based on their sale. And that's usually how most of them just make their money. So, but here we have a salesperson who makes $650 a week plus 4% of sales. That's supposed to be a percent sign. Plus 4% of sales. So how much does he make in a week if he sells $1,250 worth of his product? So first step, we got to find the commission. So commission equals our percent times the amount of sales here. So 4% is 0.04. And then we're going to times that by 100 or $1,250. Okay, and when we do that, we find that our commission is $50, or he makes $50 in commission. So then his total income for that week is going to be his $650 plus his $50 commission. So that week he makes $700. All right, so those are just 3 examples of where tips, percents are applicable. There's others, and we might discuss those further, but for right now, that just gives you a good base of the application of where we see percents.